if my 4-year-old son did that. So for a grown man to do that because he was actually told to do it. And when I say told to do it, he was sitting there laughing hysterically at the joke, a tasteful joke. And somehow something was said by her. And then to have all these women, coming to their defense. Oh, it's her, she has a hair issue. Listen. There's no way. It's funny and it's slapstick. It caught us off guard. But when it comes down to the nitty gritty, when it comes down to the basic principles, positive or negative, dark versus light, right or wrong, Will Smith was wronger than two left shoes. And that's why he put out that public apology, apologized to Chris, apologized to the Academy, apologized to the people and says he's a work in progress. But think about it. You a work in progress at the peak of your career. Aren't you rich? Aren't you successful? So what do you mean? Money came by love. And when you sell your soul, you will be forced to be married to someone that's not in your best interest. And this is the dangers of this. He mentioned the devil, but he didn't mention God. Now, the devil mission still kill and destroy. So mission accomplished. The devil stole your moment. He killed possible opportunities right now. And in the midst of right now, just thinking your career is destroyed, but you're going to bounce back because he also sets us up for blessings. And just like the slap was supposed to be damaging to Chris Rock, but no, the devil set Chris Rock up for a blessing. So think about this. Now flip the script. Look at it from a objective perspective. You got Chris Rock, who's coming out there to be a presenter, who has a tour coming up, and he's at the top of his A game. And just like Will Smith mentioned, when you're at the top, the devil come for you. The devil used you to come for Chris. You slapped Chris Rock on national TV, not knowing that he had a tour lined up, not knowing that he still has skin in the game when it comes to being, top 5 comedian, because he's going on a world tour that was already in effect. And it's called the Eagle Death Tour 2022. And it starts off April 14th. And thanks to Will Smith and the devil, because the devil used Will Smith and the devil sets you up for a blessing. So Chris Rock's tickets went from the cheapest ticket being $40 to now just being in the building in an arena. The cheapest ticket is now $400. Went from $40 cheap ticket to $400 because the world wants to know what he gonna say and what he's gonna talk about, because it's not over. It's not over. If you think Jada Pinkett Smith about to get away with this, no, the backlash is going to be crazy. Just imagine if Will Smith hit me and I went on a world tour. Yeah, I would use that to my advantage. Because we cannot get things misconstrued. Now, we're looking at a dysfunctional situation. You're looking at a broken man. Will Smith is a broken man. The question was asking me on Instagram, you wouldn't do that for your wife? Number one, I would protect my wife from any physical harm or anything. But I would not act out like a unruly, disrespectful child with no home training and walk up on somebody's stage and do something that ignorant, that stupid. And then to have people discuss it. You have certain people, and this basically breaks down like this. Certain people think it was cool. Usually the ones that think it was cool are what psychologists would say is human error. Now, if you're an unsuccessful person, if you are a loser, if you have no self-esteem, if you've been bullied, if you're scarred, if you're damaged, if you are mentally disturbed, if you are mentally broke, financially broke, you loved it. Because what? Misery loves company. Literally. Misery loves company. Will Smith said he was wrong himself. So did you change your mind and say, or how do you feel now? when the perpetrator, the one who committed the assault, he didn't protect his wife. He committed an assault in the name of his wife. Just like we're supposed to commit acts of kindness in the name of Jesus. You see what I'm saying? If you look at the first story in the Bible, the first man was named Adam. His woman name was Eve. And he was deceived by his woman because of the adversary, because of that third option, which was the devil, in which he communicated with Eve. God didn't talk to Eve and give her any instructions because Eve is the balance and the helpmate of Adam. So now that the devil has a stronghold on the man's helpmate, she could kick his foot and say, you going to let him say that to me? Oh, you laughing too? Oh, wait till we get home. Shit, Will Smith got up and said, not my God. I'm going to go up there and stand up for my God. And he made her proud. That was her proudest moment in her lifetime. I'm sure she was more proud of Will or more proud of the situation, not even winning the Oscar, but the act that he did, that she motivated. I'm sure that was her most proudest moment. I'm sure of that. And based on the dress and how it looked, I'm sure there was some candle burnings and some seances and some strange things going on in the worship aspect. See, we don't even understand the real, but this is why Better Black America has to be nonpartisan, independent, have to be, spiritually motivated, and have to have a core set of principles that everybody live by. Because if the rule is no hitting, then nobody gets hit. But if you break the rules, then that means lawlessness, evildoers in high places, and the ones that want to rule in darkness is in control. And this is the challenge that we have as humans. Are we dark or are we the light? And I'm not saying in the terms of our physical skin, meaning I'm saying, are we the ones that put light on the situation and make the worst situations better? Or are we the one that brings death and destruction to those situations? And if you look at that situation, that was us having an opportunity to see some of our most successful people, some of our most envious people, some of our most worshiped people show us that the price of success is not worth it. Now, I don't care how much money Will Smith has. I don't care how many movies he made. But I know without a shadow of a doubt, within the last 48 to 76 hours or 72 hours, he wished he wasn't who he is. But he can't escape himself. Because to turn the TV on or to turn the internet on or anything, I'm tired of. See, not really, but I'm just saying it's overkill. And just imagine if it was you doing the slapping, which is a perpetrator, because I know women, you've been slapped before. So you probably wish that all men would get slapped. You will find joy in that. You will find joy in that. And I've seen women. We had an incident at Crenshaw High School not too long ago where the news media lied and said it was 100 people in a brawl and it was just one girl fighting a few other girls. But the whole incident was triggered because her mother came to school and threatened the other females. So just imagine if that mother that threatened the females had a son. And she sent him out there to do some dirty work. Mothers have sent their sons out there to do dirty work and got their sons killed. This is why when you interview them on TV, oh, my baby, you had a lot to do with that. A whole lot. And I'm telling you, toxicity is a man that has more estrogen in his system than testosterone. A man full of testosterone would have sat there and chuckled and whatever his wife said, baby, you know how, that's Chris. I'm going to talk to him after the show. I got you, baby. I love you. But he got up and did something. And I'm telling you, all good things come to an end. All bad things, seem to come to an end seemingly if you really want to change the trajectory of your life and what you're going through. But all things come to a head. And in this situation, this was an opportunity for us to really understand who we are and what we stand for. Because if you are a woman and you sitting back saying that he protected his wife was not being attacked. He attacked a man because he was broken by the woman. We all saw the red table. We all saw that there was too many deals on the table or too many financial opportunities on the table to divorce my wife. So I'm going to sit here and be forced to be at this red table talk to talk to my wife candidly about her sexual innuendos with a younger man who's actually friends with my son. I know Will Smith wanted to slap her at the table. And I heard when he said, Alex is sick. Alex, no. Jada is sick. Jada is sick, not Alex. Any man will smash Jada Pinkett if she gave them the poontang, bruh. Alex is sick because he wanted to come out because he fell in love with your wife. And your wife broke it off and came clean because she didn't want to be exposed. And she is a part of a group of people that know how to get in front of these situations and deal with them before they become a topic. So now that female worshiping is in, this is what the dangers are. And men, think about it. How many men are in situations where they can't even be themselves because of their wives? I've seen people talk about this situation. They say, well, only people that's saying that is people that's not married. What does that mean? Does that mean that a man that's married to a black woman got to echo her sentiments and can't speak for herself? So that means a man marrying a black woman ain't a man. She the man. And we sit back and follow behind her. That's the perfect situation that most women want. Because women love Will Smith because of how he subjects himself, how he pretty much pulled out any trait of masculinity, and how he's the ambassador for broken men. And women typically seem to like broken men, at least certain type of women. And the challenge is to black women. You guys are going to have to stand up, for righteousness. You guys are going to have to stand up for your relationship. And number one, you're going to have to somehow understand that you are the chosen ones to basically destroy the black community, to destroy the black nuclear family, and to be a part of the black genocidal movement. Because the world probably want every black woman with a white man. But typically when she gets with a white man, she's on her best behavior because the white man, he's not built from that cloth. So he don't even understand that aggression. So I'm sure when you get with that white man, you're not going to be talking ignorant. You're not going to be disrespectful because, Brad or Chad or Bobby, whatever white men that you could possibly be with, they not built like that. So when you get unruly and disrespectful, they're going to look at you and say, what's wrong, hon? You're a piece of work. You're going to have to change who you are. But when you with a black man, you got a point to prove. You want to be ignorant, rude, and disrespectful. And this is where we are as a people. Because if we don't stand for nothing, we'll fall for anything. So this is why we have to stand for righteousness. This is why we have to stand for being moral. And this is why a better black America is taking the mantle and being ambassadors for understanding, being ambassadors for righteousness, being ambassadors to basically do things correct and in order. Because we're smart enough, wise enough, and we have enough information, enough data to see why things are in disarray to this day. You cannot build a car or build a piece of furniture and have pieces and parts left after you say you finish. It might look like the front of the box, but you didn't put these two pieces in, and then eventually it's going to fall. But if